Now that you know what the cloud is, it is worthwhile to see how the government in general and the regulator in particular views this nascent but rapidly growing industry. Figuring the regulatory view goes a long way in making consumers aware of the structural issues at play in this sector. But first things first, how big is the cloud computing industry? For instance, from 2012 to 2015, the demand for cloud computing accounted for 70% of global growth in the related IT market. Revenues from the global cloud market is predicted to rise from 180 billion in 2015 to 390 billion in 2020, attaining a CAGR of 17%. The growth in India has been equally promising, where the market is projected to increase from 1.3 billion in 2016 to 1.8 billion in 2017. Cloud services are not formally regulated, but its growing importance has compelled India's Telecom Regulatory Authority to give it serious consideration. It released its recommendations on the sector in August this year, mainly pushing for self-regulation. Self-regulation implies, instead of designating a regulator such as TRAI or SEBI, cloud service providers should create industry bodies which prescribe a code of conduct, including mandatory standards and guidelines around definitions, quality of service parameters, billing models, data security, dispute resolution, etc. These guidelines should answer questions like what if a startup client does not get the promised quality of service or is billed inaccurately for the availed services? How can it raise and resolve such issues against a large cloud service provider such as Amazon? What is the mechanism for customer redressal? TRAI wants to place no such restriction on the number of industry bodies. Hence, multiple industry bodies may evolve. Also, in light of Supreme Court's recent judgment on right to privacy, the government may consider to enact an overarching and comprehensive data protection law covering cloud services. Cloud services is by nature a decentralized cross-border service. What if your data is saved in a server based out of Philippines? How would you resolve any dispute with the cloud service provider based in the US? How do law enforcement agencies in one country access data belonging to potential suspects which is stored in another country? TRAI is suggesting to place robust mutual legal assistance treaties to be drawn up amongst jurisdictions to target this issue. Lastly, no regulatory intervention has yet been advised to harmonize technical specifications between various cloud service providers to enable free movement, also called interoperability, and processing of data between different systems or portability. Lack of interoperability and portability can lead to various issues such as vendor lock-in and inflexibility to use multiple vendors. Hope you enjoyed a series on explaining the cloud. Please comment and subscribe to Transfin for receiving rich original content from the world of business, finance, and economy. Have a good day.